Hola, mi amigos. Hello, my friends. It's been a while. It is Tuesday, the 23rd of June, 2026. Approximately 6:45 a.m. Yep, it's an early one today. I am going to visit the two parks in Birkenhead that don't get an awful lot of coverage. They're up in Tranmere, Victoria Park and Mersey Park. So I'll get a little bit of footage on the way there, and then we'll have a look what's there when we arrive. So we have arrived at the park on what I'd describe as the Well Lane entrance. So yeah, we'll just go in, have a little walk around. Many spotted like dog walkers about, but it's 7 o'clock in the morning, so you know, thankfully no kids and all that. Yeah, let's do it. So this is a brilliant little park. There's basically like one great big path that goes like right round the outside. We've got a cricket club in here. We've got plenty of the exercise machines. There's a cage and a playground, which we'll finish off at. Sounds dodgy that, doesn't it? I'll just give you a quick flick, there's no kids around. Yeah, so Central Park, Victoria Park is in like the middle of Rock Ferry. And Mersey Park is basically about half mile away, just up like a set of roads. So like, the two parks like really close together. Mersey Park is probably better known, well not better known so much, but it's got the views of Camberlaird from the top peaks. And anybody who has read the book of Paul O'Grady, the Birkenhead born comedian and later TV presenter, may he rest in peace, God bless him. He had many stories in his book about like activities and his times in Mersey and Vicky Park. So yeah, just a little shout out there to local boy Paul O'Grady. So I hope my overindulgence of nature shots and trees hasn't already killed you. We're about a third of the way round the park now, and I'm going to take you to meet a friend of mine. He's just round the corner. So that was my friend Old Willow. Many of you who know me away from camera know I'm a keen pagan, and I was walking around the park one day, I think it was on a solstice, and he basically just called to me. That'll make sense to the pagans that you're out there. I went over and I touched his bark and I felt amazing old energy, really old energy off him. He's a willow tree. I asked him if it was okay if I called him Old Willow. He agreed. A really strong feeling off him. He's an old tree, obviously. The sharp-eyed amongst you would have noticed that he had, well, he's basically split in half. It's heartbreaking. There's a storm a couple of months ago, and I was walking past the park and I noticed there was like half a tree down across the main path we've just walked round, and unfortunately it was Willow, but he appears to be on the mend, which is always a good thing. Never ever have too many trees on the planet, in and around us. So yeah, let's carry on with our little tour of the park. So just opposite me, we've got some of the council exercise machines in a beautiful green and grey silver metal. It'd be rude not to have a go, wouldn't it? You saw it here first, guys. Chubby, middle-aged guy on exercise equipment in the park at 7:20 in the morning. Hey, we get out and about, don't we, on these vlogs? So I've managed to make it round to the cricket club. I say you're in like June now, so hopefully the boys should be out playing some cricket down the park at some point soon. Not a sport I follow, but I've got to be honest, I've walked through the park on some days, there's been a little bit of a game going on, and I've stopped and just sat there for 10-15 minutes and watched the lads. So yeah, there we go, a little bit of cricket for you. So another little panoramic there of this beautiful little urban park. I am leaving the beaten track and I'm heading up across the grass to the War Memorial at the top. I think it's the Church Road end, so let's go up and have a look at that. So according to the little plaque, this is the Tranmere cross from the 15th century. It said it stood originally near the junction of Church Road and Dial Road, rediscovered May 1935, and it's been here erected since October 1937. Says the plaque erected April 2010 by Friends of Tranmere Parks, working with Birkenhead History Society. excuse the noise in the background there, a big truck on the road. So yeah, I'm now on my way back downhill. And this, you know what, I'd forgotten how much I actually enjoyed this park. So as we head down now, we've got our right here, we have the cricket field like I've shown you before. We've got houses on our left. This is like a very urban park, it's surrounded on all sides by houses. And obviously it's a facility that all of us can come and use. So I'm just heading down now towards the kiddies playground area, and then we'll head off up one of the side roads and hit Mersey Park. And that, folks, was Victoria Park in Tranmere, Birkenhead. So we are now going to head up one of the side roads and go across and do a little run round Mersey Park. So I'm nearly at the end of Bay Tree Road, and I can see the park up ahead, up the hill there. I used to love this road. A friend of mine from my school days in Rockferry High, Richie Adams, Young, used to have a Commodore 64, and many a happy Saturday afternoon and evening did I spend up here on this road in one of these houses. For the life of me I can't remember, we're talking 40 odd years ago, but yeah, little story about Bay Tree for you. Let's go and hit the park. So this is a cracking little park, same trick as Vicky Park. We have got like one big main path that leads like right round the gaff. I'm going to show you as much of it as I can with as many over elaborate nature shots as I can squeeze in. So I thought I'd just stop and rest for a couple of minutes. This route I've taken is all uphill. Not that it won't do the cardio any good, of course. It is approximately 10 to 8 in the morning, and already it's like really warm. We're going to have a hot day here in Tranmere today. So behind me now I can see the kids play area and another one of the football cages. Let's take a little stroll up there and have a look at them. So that was a shot panoramic of the football cage and a quick one of the playground. I don't make a habit of walking around parks filming playgrounds, but I did think it was important just to show you folks who haven't been here, who may be out of area, that the facilities we have here for our kids. You know, Merseyside, like most areas of the country, does get like, you know, a little bit of a bad rep, but we try and keep our kids busy, try and keep them off the streets and do the very, very best we can, like any community. It's nice back there earlier to see the silver car with the England flag flying. The national team play Ghana tonight in the World Cup in the second game of Group L, having won the first one 4-2 against the Croats. So yeah, nice to see a little bit of national pride on a day when, or maybe a time when, we're not supposed to fly them flags, but fuck it, we are England, let's fucking have it. So right behind me there we have Mersey Park Primary School. My kids, well certainly my eldest two, Kaylee and Dion, went there. So many a happy Friday evening we spent picking them up from school and going into this wonderful little park. So folks, it is 8:10 in the morning. I've now done my full walk around Mersey Park. Got a few little panoramics in there for you, showing you the scenery. Hopefully you saw the shot of Camel Head, the famous Birkenhead shipbuilder's yard in the background. Show you like all the little attractions. This park is probably quieter than Vicky Park, to be fair, because it's like higher up in Tranmere and further out the way. But yeah, you know, it's like obviously for like dog walkers. And talking of which, I am sitting in an area here now. I'm at home, I'm in like a stone circle, second pagan reference of the day, and I am suitably or reliably informed by my lovely girlfriend Lynette that this actual area that's fenced off is called Doggy Park, and the local dog walkers meet up here every evening, or they used to at least. So yeah, that's it. Let's leave it there, guys. It's been an absolutely lovely local walk, and I hope that you've enjoyed seeing a little bit of my part of the world. Birkenhead, Merseyside. Yeah, I've been Nick, and you've been watching TNTN Vlog Central.